Hello, Earth Science class. This is the last section of notes, the 23C section for the chapter 23. We're going to look at some non-planetary objects. We left off talking about the last planet, planet number 8, Neptune, and we're going to look at one other planet that is more accurately called a dwarf planet. Was at one time thought to be a planet, but has been reclassified as a dwarf planet. Was discovered by Tombaugh at Lowell Observatory, and it was originally talked about as being a double planet. The reason for that is it's technically two dwarf planets that are revolving very close to each other. That made it look a little larger and brighter when we would look at it. And scientists have since realized that it is two instead of one. There are other dwarf planets in our solar system. There is a dwarf planet called Ceres. Haumea, Makemake, and Eris. These are members of the Kuiper belt. Some other non-planetary objects would be planetary moons, asteroids, comets, and meteors. These objects are all in our solar system, but there are all much smaller than planets. We're going to see what makes them different also in terms of what they're made of. Asteroids are going to be much smaller than planets. There's also asteroid belt that are named for various Trojan and Greek gods. These are also referred, there are also sections of this called the near-Earth asteroids. Okay, there are also in our solar system comets. Comets are composed of various kinds of icy materials, metals. They have this structure: head, nucleus, coma, and tail. So as these are streaming through our sky, they are burning up and creating a tail that is observable. A famous comet that is a periodic comet because it comes back every 76 years would be named for Sir Edmund Halley, Halley's Comet. Again, it returns every 76 years, and the last time that it was visible on Earth was 1986. Some other objects in our solar system: meteoroids. Meteoroids are in space. They are not entering the solar system. They're out in outer space. When a meteoroid enters the atmosphere, it becomes a meteor and burns up most of the time in our atmosphere, and that is what we view as a shooting star. Okay, so meteoroids are in space. They are not in our atmosphere. Once a meteoroid enters our atmosphere and starts burning up, that's a meteor. There are various times a year where we can view meteor showers by the hundreds. When a meteor actually makes it through, survives the atmosphere, and crashes into the Earth, then it becomes a meteorite. Okay, when it crashes into Earth, it would form a crater, and sometimes we have been able to find some of these meteorites left on the surface of the Earth. Okay. All right, that concludes our 23C section of notes.